Okay. Hello again. I saw this video by XTina recently that was rating game changers, and I was like, this is a great idea. Um, I only have experience with these in like a bracket 3 setting. Um, so I'm sure it's different if you're playing competitively and whatever. Like, if I'm complaining about Ristic Study in a CADH game, then what am I playing for? Um, anyways, so, boom. My scale here is this bottom corner. Don't give a fuck. What's a good example? Is there like a starting one? Oh, okay. Gamble, kind of hilarious. Like, I know it's actually generally about tutors. For the most part, I don't care. I don't play any myself if I can help it. That's not even a hard and fast rule actually. For the most part, I don't play any. Um, I also don't play bracket 3 that often. I just play bracket 2 that's in bracket 3. Well, yo, I should know myself like that. I try not to play game changers. It's a better way of phrasing that. I don't know what the fuck brackets I'm in. It's a very opaque system. Anyway, um, yeah, but just generally, I'm not a huge hater of tutors. I think if you're tutoring for something that's like evil, then that's a separate thing. For the most part, they're pretty chill. I have one separate issue with that, but otherwise, yeah. And Gamble, by far, easily in a way, and however else you want to say that, the funniest one for sure. I've only played against. It's only happened to me twice in a game. Because again, I also don't play with people who play a lot of tutors for the most part. But someone gambled for a Chaos Warp and then discarded the Chaos Warp, and I was like, excellent. And we lost that game because of that too. I was like, it was someone with like some nasty ward something or other commander. I don't know. I just remember them being like, I got this, guys, and then whoops, see you later. I don't know if do I need to zoom in, show what these cards do? Probably. That seems relevant. Okay. It's just search for anything and then you put it in your hand and then you just kind of cut at random, which is potentially hilarious. Um, that's all I have to say. Okay, let's move on to something else. We can grab a bunch of these here. So this is just instants and sorceries. I don't remember. Is Imperial Seal anything? It is, and then put it on top. Is it Vampiric Tutor? Oh, there you are. Okay. This is the same card, right? No, one's an instant. That is so much stronger. Holy hell. Okay. I don't play with these. Okay, Imperial Seal. I should, yeah. I don't like the black ones as much because you don't have to reveal what you're getting. I think that helps so much with like Mystical Tutor generally doesn't feel too horrible because I'm like, oh, I can see what's coming. Unless they're getting a fucking game changer. Like, I see Cyclonic Rift off a Mystical Tutor, I'm like, well, that's gonna piss me off in about 2 turns. Um, but, if you're I don't even know, to be honest. There's some nasty shit you can grab, like, but also if you're casting Expropriate, then that's your own problem. So there we go. But yeah, I just don't like that these don't show you everyone what you're getting. Because it's like, guys, don't worry about it. I'll grab, like, a board wipe. And then you pull, like, you know, Rise of the Dark Realms or something, and then it's like, oh, yeah, gotcha, cool. Rakdos Insurrection deck with Vampiric Tutor. Sounds... Hmm. A very negative. Anyways. Oh my god, what did I just do? Whoops. Okay. But even so, I don't feel okay. Actually, there's a lot of there's a lot of fucked ones. I need to fix my background. What did I do? Very professional environment. I'm just gonna lock that for everything. Wonderful. Okay, this is a very chill opening round. I just grabbed all of them and then just put them into sets. But this one is mostly like not huge problems. I mean, okay, let's start with Balls of Citadel. That's gonna be. Did I even explain what my brackets were? I mean, my axes. I completely forgot. Um, wow, what a tangent. This one. Sorry, the x-axis is personal opinion. If I think it's, I was gonna say cringe, but hey, to each their own. It's just if I fucking hate the card or not. Like, actually, none of these here, but we're gonna get there eventually. Because there's some nasty shit coming later. Uh, yeah, so I've completely lost my train of thought. Uh, my personal feelings on it, and then, like, how strong I think it actually is. Like, you know, quote unquote objectively. But outside of my personal purview. So I think Balls of Citadel. Oh god, I forgot to read it. Um, lets you cost cards at the top of your library if you pay life instead of their mana cost, which is I mean, I was gonna say for the decks that play it, it's pretty much just cost until you run into 2 lands in a row. Um, depends if you're building around it or not, but I feel like that's more of a bracket 4 thing. I think in a bracket 3 setting, it's kind of fine for the most part because, well, I say fine, it's like insanely strong. But because costing, paying 20 life to cost 5 spells or whatever. I don't know, probably not. I don't know, maybe like a 7 drop, some 2 drops, 5 drop or something is still like cracked, like just nuts. Um, I don't. I wish I I just stole my lines from my last video here. I should have made a full one and then just put notches in because I don't know where to put this. It's like a 9 out of 10 strong and then like a, I don't know, like a medium hate. I think it's annoying and kind of bullshit, but it's not soul sucking. Um, which is like, maybe the opposite of, I was gonna say opposite of Nasa is down here. Not really. She's still strong. Sorry, I gotta remember to read the fucking cards. Okay, basically, you can only draw one card. Oh, sorry. Your opponents can only draw one card every turn, which is mostly chill, unless you're gonna play a wheel, and then down here. Fuck that card. Mega horrible, awful garbage. But I have seen it just sit on the board and be like a relatively chill guy. Like I wasn't killing it. I was playing a deck that was like, let me play a big fucking 8 drop and then hopefully swing with it next turn. I just do that. So I didn't mind. Um, Alternatively, if I was playing mono blue, I think I would cry. So it's another one where it's like I think in a bracket 4 setting, it's always, always, always disgusting. And if you're playing a wheels deck in any bracket, this is just like horrifically game ending for your opponents. But outside of that, like if you just play it and he's just a guy who sits there as a planeswalker for 2 turns until someone gets through, it's kind of fine. I feel like I'm being too mellow. Am I supposed to be more outraged? Like I don't. This is actually very. I think middle is a good spot for you. Let's go Jessica's Will. This one I think is super duper like mega fine. It's add a red for each card in target opponent's hands, which usually is like, 5 to 7. And then you get to impulse draw the top 3 cards of your library. If you recommend it, you can do both. Like again, just oh, I don't know how these are layered. Just like super chill. Like it's super. I can say super too much. It's very strong, but I think actually on the whole, well, I forgot my whole fucking metric here. It should be up here then, because I have no issues with it whatsoever, but it is very strong. Um, I think it's stronger than Gamble. You know what? It's my list. I'm gonna say it's stronger than Gamble. Um, oh gosh, how strong is Vampiric Tutor? Demonic Tutor. You know what also pisses me off about these things? There's so many tutoring cards. Like probably every. I was trying to think. Wait, no, I was gonna say, is there? I don't know if there's a vampire one, but it's right fucking here. Even if it's not mechanically themed, and maybe it's like just like a visual thing or like a name thing, but like there's a themed tutor for every archetype in black, probably. Um, Rats? Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Ninjas have one. I think. Pretty sure. Double check later. Um, but yeah, demonic tutor. There's like 3 or 4 different demons that also tutor for shit. Was it Burning Rune? Razaketh? Burning Gift? I don't know. There's one that searches 2 things and you put them in the graveyard, and then one that is just demonic tutor on a creature. Whatever. This doesn't actually matter. What am I talking about? Sorry. I think it's. Am I insane? Is demonic tutor stronger than Balsa Citadel? I feel like it is. Like, no, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. What am I saying? This is so different from my last one because I like had everything planned out and I wrote notes and stuff, and this time I'm just looking at cards and I'm just like, Oh god. I have no idea. I mean, oh, okay. What does intuition actually do? I've never seen anyone play this card before. Search your library for 3 cards and reveal them, except in, bracket 5. Target opponent choose one, put that card in your hand, the rest into your graveyard. It's a combo thing, but I don't think you generally play those down here. Yeah. I don't know. Can I just group all of these up here, basically? You know. You're here. Oh, my point was playing the other tutors. I think, especially just in a general sense, the sacrificing a creature ones, at least feel better emotionally for your opponents. I mean, it's not even that much of a discrepancy. That it's more like, do the names, something like that. But I want to see the cards. Um, is Gamble stronger than Jessica's Will? I actually don't even know. Jessica's Will is very good, and I have very few issues with it. God, this is so horrible. Okay. Here? Maybe? Oh god. Um, Intuition is very strong. It's just a combo setup so much of the time. I mean, it can be. Searching 3 of anything is nuts. The more I'm talking about this, it's not as good as these ones, but it's probably here. And I don't like it more. Mystical Tutor. I don't know. Fucking sit there. You figure it out. I don't know. You guys can all hang out. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this. This is too many tutors. Just they're all here. They're all mostly fine. Maybe crop rotation is some bullshit, but we'll get there. Which makes me think these ones are even crazier, because it doesn't. No. We'll get there. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, Braids. At the beginning of each play's upkeep, that player sacrifices an artifact, creature, or land. I don't even know why she's on here. Can I be so for real? What are we talking about? It's a 4 mana creature, 2/2 creature with no protection in black. Like, what are we talking about? What are you doing here? This is not, you know. I don't want to. Just pick a hat. Okay, you're here. You can stay there. Speaking of some bullshit combo stuff, but again, Necropotence, one of the best cards in the entire game. Oh, yeah. So I think it's stronger than Pulse Citadel. I would say so, and I think it's more bullshit as well. But the one time I saw it, it wasn't. There's no flash enablers. It was like in a what color is black, green, and white? Whatever. It was a black, green, and white deck, and they just played Necropotence, and I was like, you need to die soon. But they kind of did it themselves. Like, they just drew, like, you know, 14 cards, kept a 7. But it was nothing that scary. It was just regular cards. Got a counterspell and a board wipe in there, and then it was kind of like whatever, and they had no health, and I was like, I will say, that was because they got fucking combo wombo mega super slammed by a Hawkball player. Which I know he's not a game changer, but if I had to put Hawkball on this fucking tier list, it would go over here somewhere. I hate that guy. Christ, Merfolk decks. I say Merfolk decks. That's the only one I've ever played against. Like 4 different people playing just Hawkball precon plus assorted Merfolk, and then one time Seedborn Muse for some reason. For no, like, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Speaking of cards I hate that we're gonna get to later, I think As Nauseam is just like it's like the middle stepchild of these two. No, actually, Ad Nauseam in a bracket 3 setting is just worse than Bolster Citadel. Like, yeah. Yeah. The more I think about it, because you're not playing, Rogue Sai average mana cost 1.3 or whatever. It's average mana cost like 3.5. You're gonna chunk it if you're trying to draw cards off of this. I don't like it more than Jessica's Will. Is it actually fine? I mean, it's still strong, but I think it's fine. I think it's better than Gamble. Is it better than Nasset? You know what? No. And I'm probably incorrect there, but what else? You can go here. I still think it's cringe to play, but isn't this worse? Aren't these all worse? Let me just scooch. I need hate creep because this is so chill, and this one, and then I'm like, you know, I need to make some space. Maybe like this? Yeah, something like that. You're here, you're there. That looks good. Okay. Opposition agent Orcish Bowmasters? Wait a second. Orcish Bowmasters. When it enters, and whenever an opponent draws a card, except for the first one. Oh my god. You just ping something, and then you make a little guy. Who turns into a very big guy. Pretty fast, actually. But for the most part, eh. Um, yeah, I'm not. There are decks that it fucking sucks to play into this with. But I don't play a lot of them, so. um, no, it is really annoying, but it's very manageable in a lower power setting. Because generally people aren't drawing, like, 4 cards a turn cycle. It's like, I'm going to put my Phyrexian Arena down and draw 2 cards on my turn, and then play something, and then pass. And that's, well, maybe attack a little. It's how Magic was meant to be played. It does suck if you're the burst draw player. But, if you're a mono green, you can deal with it. And if you're in blue, you know. But anyways, it is strong. I think it's better than Nusset. You can ping Nusset. But it's not that annoying. So you're gonna go there. Opposition Agent, I think strong. Is it weak and annoying? Is it my first weak and annoying card? I hate playing against this card. It actually pisses me off. But when someone else gets got by it, it's like super mega hilarious. I didn't read the card again. God damn it. Basically, if someone's searching for something, you control them, so you look for whatever in their deck you want, and you take the card instead of them. Um, which is fire when it happens to somebody else, and then like the worst shit in the world when it happens to you. um, yeah. I don't know. It's never actually happened in, well, almost, but I was playing one of blue. I had a counter spell. So, but it's never actually happened to me. But I imagine it would be very frustrating because I've seen it happen to other people, and I'm laughing internally, but they're not laughing externally. Um, so for the good of the people, I'm gonna put it down here. I don't think it's actually that strong because again, you don't see a lot of these where I'm playing. So it doesn't really come up that much. It's not that big of an issue. It's mostly people stealing other people's lands off of you know, insert whatever rampant growth type effect you're playing. And that is really annoying. But really funny. One time someone played 3 visits and then someone played Dark Ritual Opposition Agent. And I was like, this is so unnecessary. Fuck. Oh, it's really funny. But again, it's gonna fucking suck if that's you. But I just can't. I don't hate it that much. Let's go here. There's gonna be worse things. I don't know. We can move it around later. Okay. It took so long. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a long video. And nobody's gonna watch, and that's okay. I just like talking to myself. Oh, okay. No, okay. I found them. This is all the worst cards in the world. Okay, I didn't. I should have checked these before I would have sprinkled them out a little more, and not put all the tutors in the first one. All right, let's put this fucking here, and you here, and you here. Yeah, here. That one, this one, that one. This one. It's all bullshit. Okay. Absolutely my least favorite card this whole fucking thing is Seaboard Muse. This card is insane. Like, I don't know. I see it so often. It's crazy how many people just like, and mind you, like, I don't even know if half the people I play with even know what the bracket system is. We're just playing and it's fun and chill for the most part. I fucking hate Seaborn Muse. You can't let it stick. If it sticks, oh fuck. Bumbleflower with Seaborn Muse out is just like the worst deck in the universe to play against. It's just it's so horrible. It's so bullshit, and it needs to die every single time. Like, it just can't be allowed to stick around. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Not even sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Fuck you. This card is awful. Because, if you're playing Seabum Muse, you're planning, like, hey, I might get Seabum Muse here. I'm just going to have all my shit be able to be cast on my opponent's turns, and it's just going to be nasty and disgusting and awful. I just hate this card. It's so abhorrent. Like, I genuinely just move everything else just, like, down more. Fuck this card. Absolutely. In a in a bracket 2, bracket 3 setting. I know I say bracket 2 and if you play Game Changers, but again, fluid kind of area. And also, why are you playing Seaborn Muse and Hawkball? It doesn't make any sense. You have like 4 flash creatures or whatever, and not that many instants. I know some, but like, damn. Wait, yeah, I don't fucking whatever. I don't know. Point being is that was very odd, but I still have to kill it. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't let you do this. Yeah, I don't know. I- I've only ever let it. I don't know. This is dramatic. I can't remember exactly, but in my head, I'm the fucking Seaboard Muse killer. Like have killed. It comes down. I'm like, well, it's gonna die. It just has to. If I have the option, the removal, and it comes down, it's like that's dead. And I feel like I've killed so many Seaboard Muses, but I don't know. I just have like two memories of letting one live. Like the first two times, well, the first time I ever played Commander, this was ages ago, before brackets and stuff. And then I didn't play for like another 4 years or something. So bad experience. But it was a fucking Kadena deck with the Seaboard Muse and like a Flash Enable or something. I can't remember. No, wait, it's Kadena. It's the Morph one. Whatever her name is. Is that Kadena? Who knows? Anyway, um, and it's just horrible. It's just so awful. It was miserable. Especially in that game. I'm rambling here. I'll zoom in. Especially in that game because they were just playing tutus face down over like on everyone's turn, just all the time, and getting infinite value or whatever, but not threatening anybody at all. And there was like a dinosaur player, a graveyard player, and an artifact deck. So everyone was just kind of like sitting there building stuff up, and I was like, I don't know. That was my first ever Commander game, and it was fucking miserable. It took like 3 hours. I was like, just get me out of here. It was so awful. Christ. Anyway, bad memories with this card. And then there's like one other game that sticks out to me that happened more recently, where it got to live like not even like like one turn cycle or something, and then they just won the game. And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely peak of this list. I fucking hate that card. Dog shit. Mega awful, horrible. Funny enough, if this was like my personal game changer list, it'd be like Huckball, Miram. Fuck Miram, dude. I I played one game with that against that thing where I don't know if they got unlucky or something, but we let it stick on the board one turn. They played like I can't remember the name of the cards, but like that little dragon that makes your dragons cost less. I was like, wow, cheap dragons. And then they didn't have anything else, and it was like, oh, okay. And then we killed Miram because it was like, sorry, it needs to die. And then there's a game that happened to me like 2 weeks ago where they played Miram, went around the table, they played Old Gnobone, and then just won the game. And I was like, well, yeah. Um, yeah, that was. I was speaking of which, they were all playing back at three decks, like very, on purposely or whatever the word is. And I was just playing like some shitter bird tribal deck. Because I won the last game, and I was like, I don't really want to run that back. I was playing like a blue white control deck, and I was like, guys, I'm just gonna play something chill, whatever. It was way too chill. We just yeah. Like I don't have removal for this, but I'm playing birds. Uh, got completely fucking destroyed. So that was fun. Also, not relevant to what I'm doing right now. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Ristic study. Like, absolutely one of the most annoying cards in this list. I'll put it here. Just because of what it is, it just pisses me off. Same as Smothering Tide when we get to that. But I think Smothering Tide actually might be stronger. Oddly enough, in the setting that I'm playing in. Mind you, this is still like one of the best cards in the game, so here. But yeah. Um no, I'm not moving you down, I'm moving you up. I don't even know. Do I need to say what Ristic Study does? Probably. But it's I'm stuttering, I'm sorry. Anytime anyone plays a spell, except you, they have to pay a mana, an extra one, or you draw a card. Uh, Fucking irritating. Um, I don't know. Like the games that I have played where it has come out, it wasn't backbreaking because we're playing slower games. People can pay the one a lot of the time, and even when they don't, like the cards you're drawing are not other game changes for the most part. So it was pretty, I say pretty chill. It was still nuts, but Again, not backbreaking. This is like the worst art of this card. I don't know why I picked this one. I mean, it's just the one that came up. But there's so many nicer copies of Ristic Study. Anyway, not important. It's just a staple for a lot of people. I think it's bullshit, but there is more annoying things for sure. I get it's probably stronger than Super Music from being so for real. It's just not the most annoying thing in the world. The most annoying part is when they just ask you to pay the fucking one, and otherwise it's let's put you up here. Uh, there, and then you can be slightly stronger. Humility, another one of like the most annoying cards in the universe. Um, Generally speaking, I don't hate it in the sense of no one really feels that threatening for the most part. I've only ever played one game against it. No one plays this card. Because it's kind of miserable, and it makes your shit miserable too. Unless you're doing some artifact shenanigans, but even then, meh. It's just irritating. I don't even think it's that good, is what I'm trying to say. I'll put it here. Aura Shards, super dependent on what you're playing. If I'm playing Onyxia, this is the worst card in the entire world. It's absolutely untenable, worst thing ever. Can't play against it, can't do anything. I'm out of here. Fucking kill me fast. If I'm playing, my Doctor Who deck, I think I played 2 enchantments and like 3 artifacts. So whatevs. Which is very, very finicky, which is kind of worse in a sense because absolutely hosing somebody and then not letting them play is kind of, I don't know, just not how I approach this game in any sense of the, what am I trying to say? Any sense of the something. Um, but it's kind of, it's like having a silver bullet that just like fucks somebody really hard if they're playing the wrong deck, and then you draw this, and then everyone's sad. I mean, they're sad, and everyone else is like, "Lol," which is kind of bullshit. So it'll go up here, but I don't think it's that strong. Alternatively, Underworld Breach, is it stronger than Rustic Study? There's probably some CEDH people having this discussion at any random point in time. I would say no, but if you're playing it, you're probably playing it with that in mind. It's fucking crazy. Again, doesn't come up very often. The one time I saw it, it won the game, but that was also like they were so far ahead of everyone. Playing, I don't know the names of the colors. Whatever, Grixis, which is already disgusting. I know this is like blue, red, black. I forgot to read the card again. You get to cast stuff from your graveyard by exiling 3 other cards, as well as paying its mana cost. But it's not like flashback. They don't get exiled afterwards. They just go back to your graveyard. It's fucking crazy. It's just super duper strong. I don't think it's that annoying. There's worse things in the world for me personally. I'm gonna move this over though, because I think it's a lot worse than Necropotence to play against. Come up with. I think crop rotation. Speaking of tutors, is actually the worst one to play against. I don't know if it's stronger than demonic tutor. Let's put it here, but it's just it's never finding something chill. It's always some bullshit. It's like Gaia's Cradle or that. I mean, it's finding game changers. All the all the lands I'm going to complain about are on this list, so that doesn't really come up at all. Um, but it's still just annoying because I'm never getting like, let me fix my colors. It's always some fucking, just some utility land that does something bullshit. I don't know. I hate seeing it. I don't like it. It might go here, even to me. I find it so much worse than this because it just, puts it on the battlefield. It's just there. It does the thing. It's a land. It's not even tapped, right? No, it just comes in and it's just like, yep, I'm here. I'm doing things. Fuck you. I don't like you doing things. Stay away from me. Augustine never played against this. Everyone complains about it, like it's the worst thing in the universe. It might be. Um, I look at this, I'm like, this seems really fun to play. Probably completely miserable to play against. So maybe here. That's speculative. I've not run into a few of these. This one, for example. Why is Grim Monolith is a game changer? What? Okay, anyway. Um, yeah, never, ever, ever run into this. Ever. Um, it sounds fucking horrific. It's like humility, but worse. As in, stronger. Actually, it's so much stronger. It's a land. It just kills them. It's yeah, it's just horrible. Maybe there. I don't know. Never seen it before. Grim Monolith, Lion's Eye Diamonds. Lion's Eye Diamond bracket 2. What am I saying? 2, 3. Bracket 3 is so chill. Like, I mean, it's really strong for one turn, but you're generally not looping it or anything unless Hello. Um. Yeah, but I don't know. I saw someone play it one time as like a let me ramp my commander out, but then you have your commander and no cards in hand, and that's not good. It's just not worth it. I think they were playing Talion or something. No, it wasn't Fairy's deck. It wasn't even their commander. They were just wait. How did they get Talion? No, maybe it was. I can't remember. Anyways, the point is with Alliance I Diamond to play Talion, and then they were like 2, and then they were like, I'll draw some cards back. It'll be worth it. This is turn 2 or something. Um, just nobody played anything to draw them a card that whole turn cycle. And they were just sad, and I was like, yeah, pretty much. That's the idea. Um, so I don't hate it really. I do think it's strong, but maybe here. Grim Monolith, I didn't even know was a game changer. This is like it goes infinite with whoever, but we're not playing infinite combos here. Um, so yeah, super chill. Probably just better than braids, I would say. Maybe like this. Oh wait, this doesn't. This is. I didn't. Ooh, I need a grid. Fuck. Um, I'm losing track of things. Can I go negative? Let's go Urichel. Because this is definitely not as bad as this. This goes here. Something like that. Braids in the corner. I mean, there's something that's gonna go here next to her later. But for now, something like this maybe. I actually think Grim Monolith is worse than Lions Eye Diamonds, where we're playing. Worldly Tutor, I think it's the most chill of all of the ones we've seen so far. It's a creature, goes on top. Um, yeah, it's probably chiller than Campbell, actually. It's probably just as good. I hate it less. Here, these cards are getting covered up. It is what it is. I don't know. There's probably some keybind to bring things to the front, but I don't know what it is, and I'm just gonna can't be bothered to fix it. So that's where we're at. Um, or actually, can I just do this? Does this? Boom. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Whatevs. Actually, didn't fix anything at all. Okay. Never mind. Notion Thief. I've never played against this card. I'm so for real. I think it stops people drawing cards, and then you draw the cards instead. Whatever. It's like a worse Naset. I mean, I guess it's like a better Naset. Is it? I play it in response to myself wheeling. That's so much mana. And then I draw 21 cards, and my opponents draw fuck all. It's probably better. It's probably better. I just never played against it, so I don't have like the vitriolic reaction. But I'm gonna put it there, like that. Maybe. Is Bowmaster's better than Narset? A little bit. I mean, so it's probably better than this too. Ah, oh, God. Something like that. I don't know. I've never seen anyone play this card. I've seen these two. Someone played Survival of the Fittest as a value engine one time. Uh, with God, whew, I forgot what the card is, but there's one that it returns to your hand from the graveyard every turn, like a Treeborn Frog kind of situation. Yeah, which was strong, but they were playing some silly bullshit that they were finding with it. It can be really good, obviously, but I don't think it's that terrible. It's hard to rank all these tutors against each other because I have no idea what makes them strong or not. Like obviously instant speed, low mana cost. This one's repeatable. Is that stronger than Worldly Tutor? I have no idea. You don't have to discard a card for Worldly Tutor. I mean, you do the first. I mean, technically you are. But anyways, I don't know. Natural Order I think is like way worse in a bracket 3 setting. It's so good because it just comes out. Um, just boom, creature. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna say here. I don't. Ooh, ooh, that seems so wrong. But I think it might be. Is Natural Order stronger than Demonic Tutor? The times I've seen it played, yes. But you know, yeah, you know what? This is based on my experiences. I'm pulling the strings. Pull, is that how that goes? Pulling the strings? Yes. Anyway, um, same kind of energy. I probably put this here. Well, I should. Yeah, no, probably there. I'm running out of space. There's at least one more tutor coming up that, thankfully, I think is gonna go right here. Um, B should probably be swapped. And then Enlightened Tutor will go here, and that will be good. I'm noticing big curve here, which makes a lot of sense to me. These are strong cards for the most part, not you. Um, just a rainbow for me. Oh, sweet. Okay, set 2 is done. This is gonna take forever. I don't know how long I've been recording for. Oh gosh. Okay. There's still so many cards. I need to hurry up. Oh, here it is, my boy. Where did you go? Oh dear. Yeah, same as like all of these other ones, except it's for artifacts and enchantments. It does artifacts? Wait, whoa. That's crazy. I played Enlightened Tutor one time and then took it out because I was like, I don't really like tutors, to be honest. But I played it in an artifact deck in order to find an enchantment that I was looking for. I didn't realize I could find artifacts. That's wow. Okay. I think Mystical Tutor is stronger. Maybe here, and then you're there. Like that. I have never even heard of this card before. Panoptic Mirror? I don't know what that is. Um, Imprints. You may remove an instant sorcery card with converted mana cost X in your hand from the game as it enters. No. Sorry, that's the. Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry. Okay. It costs 5, then you pay whatever the mana cost of the spell that you're imprinting is. And then at the beginning of your upkeep, you may cost a copy of that spell. I I don't know. Has anybody ever seen anyone play this card? I mean, it sounds stronger than Braids. I understand if you play Braids on turn 1, then it's like some insane bullshit. No one else gets to play the game, but like that's not happening here. And playing Braids on like turn 3 or whatever, fucking who cares? I mean, it's still like super annoying, but it's very manageable. But I'm looking at these cards and I'm like, are these any better? Lion's Eye Diamond in bracket 3? Like, what are we doing? Anyway, this is so whatever. Holy hell. I don't even. You're paying 5 mana for it up front, and then it only does up the next upkeep? Like, if I'm paying 8 mana to play. I don't even know. What's scary at 3 mana? Quick Study? 8 mana, draw 2 cards. At the next turn, I draw 2 more cards. It's kind of like Mind's Eye, sort of. Which I've played before. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. I've never seen anyone play this card before. Janeth Magistrate. It's not that bad. In a non-turbo setting where I'm running, 15 pieces of interaction, it's kind of chill. 15's a lot, but I've mad decks with more. Um, it is very annoying, but it's not that strong. I'm gonna put you here. Farewell. Speaking of games that take 3 fucking hours, you go up here with Seablum Muse and Ristic Study of cards that just take way too fucking long. Um, yeah, no, it's just horrible. I try to generally not play any board wipes that aren't one-sided um anymore. Like Desynchronization or Ruinous Ultimatum or whatever. Farewell is it's just not a good time. You're just adding an extra hour. And not even in a fun way because everything's gone. So it's an extra hour. You're starting from like whatever turn you were on mana wise, but then you lose everything you were building up to that point, and it's just ooh. Merciless Eviction as well. I know it's not a game changer because I don't know. I can't remember what the difference is. It's not as annoying for people, and it's in 2 colors. But I used to play that in my Athreos deck, and then I took it out because I was like, wow, that fucking sucks to run into. Let's just play Hour of Revelation. My command is indestructible, so the exile removal is just like oofed, oofed. Um, and it's not even that strong. It's like a 5/5. Whatever. Point being is horrible. There's the lands are here. Where's Tolarian Academy or whatever it's called? Probably later. Ancient Tomb is like really strong, but yeah, actually it's probably here. I don't find it that annoying though. Um, again, the fast mana is just not as powerful in a lower power format. You're just not ramping into things that are gonna end the game necessarily. Um, there's exceptions to that. Oop, you can probably hear me playing with the fan. I should stop fidgeting, but it's really hot in here. um, Speaking of which, the One Ring also insanely powerful. And kind of annoying, but not that annoying. It's so uninteractable, obviously, but what am I saying? It's so strong. But it's not stronger than Bolus's Citadel. Like something like this. Oh god. I've never recorded anything off the cuff before. This is so rambly and slow paced. I'm so sorry to anyone listening to this, which I think maybe 2 people will be. Hi Mia. Um, Gosh, yeah. Comment squirrels if you made it this far. Anyways. Speaking of horrible lands that come off crop rotation, actually, they're like, hello. They're all here. What does this one do? Oh, we'll come back to you. Yeah. They're not that annoying, especially if you're not tutoring for them. They're super strong. I think Gaia's Cradle might be here. Like, functionally. I think it wins you the game more often than Balls to Citadel will. But but it is definitely less annoying. Unless you're tutoring for it. Again, where versus Glacial Chasm, which I think is not that strong, it's probably here, but like incredibly fucking annoying. It's like these two cards here are the whole reason I run fucking Demolition Field in like every deck. Just something, or unless I'm playing white or green or something, but just a way to interact with a land because yeah, it's miserable. It's so horrible. I didn't read the cards. I haven't been reading the cards. I'm so sorry. Whatever. Glacial Chasm just means you don't take any. Let's say combat damage, but creatures can't even attack. Oh, your creatures can't attack. Okay. Anyway, it's been a long time, but yeah, no, you don't take any. Is it any damage at all? Christ. Anyway, yeah, you just don't take any damage, and it's like if you have no way to interact with lands, it's so horrible. You just kind of sit there and then let it die eventually when they've got a big enough board or whatever. It's so miserable. And Foot of the Dead, not as strong. I'm gonna stop fidgeting with this. I'm sorry. But way more common because people were playing this. Like they were playing this card. It was very common. And super good. Um, I don't know. It's like somewhere in the middle here. There. Yeah, that looks right. It makes zombies every time a land enters your battlefields that has a different name from all the other lands that you control. Um, is that right? Functionally, yes. Um, yeah, just like super, super bullshit. Because, again, if you don't have a way to interact with that, it's just like, and the decks that are playing this are playing, Lands McGee or whatever, fucking 3 extra land drops every turn, and then an AC or something. And it's just annoying. It's just so annoying. Infinite value and not in a way that you can interact with is just not very fun to play against for the most part. But yeah. Speaking of fast mana not being very good, this stuff. I mean, better than these two, but still, I mean, I'm running out of space. I'm gonna have to slide you down because you're here and you're here. I think something like that. They're strong, but I've played Gemstone Caverns, or I still play it in a mono blue deck that I have because I'm like, the ramp is tough. It's kind of ramping if you get to play it out on the first turn, sort of. But going down the card hurts so much. I don't even know if it's correct. I might be taking it out. I haven't drawn it enough times going first to be able to tell because that's a very specific scenario, and I'm not mulliganing that hard, obviously. In a bracket 2 game. So yeah, but I don't know. Losing the card is most time it's the land one, right? I'm thinking Chromox is the imprint one, but it's still it. Yeah, stutter. Sarah Sanctum was banned for a million years or whatever. I think, or it wasn't, and it was just bad, so no one played it. I don't know. I have never seen this card. I imagine it's would be quite strong in an enchantments deck, which I have, but obviously isn't playing this. So maybe up here, but I don't know. The white mana is so much less impactful than the wherever the blue one is. I assume that's coming up, but unless it's banned, it might be banned. There's one taps for blue for every artifact you control, and that card is that must be banned because Gaia's Cradle is insane. That's better than that. So, but Sarah Sanctum, you're not spamming enchantments out. It's something. It's yeah, whatever. It's chill. It's chill. It's chill. It's probably there. I don't know. Mishra's Workshop, very fucking strong. It's add 3 to cost artifacts. 3 is a lot. Artifact decks are really bullshit and annoying, but you know. There would be bullshit annoying without. I mean, they are bullshit annoying without this. So whatever. I'm getting lazy because I'm tired. This has been going on for a while. Probably somewhere here. It's definitely stronger than Sarah's Sanctum, but I don't think it's stronger than the Tutors. Well, no, you know what? It probably is. It's probably here. Um. Oh shit! I didn't see smuggling tide down here. You are going up there. I kind of find this way more annoying because I'm never paying the fucking two ever, but they're still asking, and I'm like, please, bro, I'm never paying it. Stop asking. It's not happening. I mean, maybe if it happens, I'll let you know. It'll be an event. It's not going on. Just take the fucking treasure. Um, and I think a lot of the time that like drawing cards is definitely better, but it feels stronger to get the treasures. Maybe just because they're on the board and I can see them. That's probably it, actually. It's probably literally just that I can see them and I'm looking at them. Whereas your hand's like flat on the table and you're not showing that you have 15 cards in hand or whatever. But like, yeah, this is some bullshit. I don't hate it as much as Farewell. Probably here. I hate it more than Mystic Study. It's not quite as strong, but it's still like insanely good. I mean, it's like the best card in the format, but yeah, rightfully at the top where it belongs, with the rest of the fucking horrible bullshit that no one wants to play against. Ta-da! Anyways, speaking of Chromox, hello, you're here. Mox Diamonds, move up. Chromox, you're in there. We can't see you. Oh dear God. There we go. We're making space. It's so chill. Going down an actual card instead of a land is like even more punishing. It feels like, and it's like, oh, it's tough. It's tough. Obviously, first meta really strong. Lower brackets less strong. Said this 100 times. It's going here. It's chill. It's just a guy. We're hanging out, having fun. Um, Consecrated Sphinx, die in hell, rot in jail, piece of shit. Whoops. You're up here. I think I don't even know. I mean, maybe yeah, somewhere there. It's like Seaborn Muse, where it just can't. You just can't let it live. You just can't. It's so bullshit. Actually pisses me off more because I feel like if you kill like any of these like five cards, like five, any of the cards up here for the most part, you kill them and everyone's like, yeah, fair enough. I killed someone's Consecrated Sphinx one time and they were like fucking mad, and I was like, do you know what the card does? Are we on the same page here? What are we talking about? That is some insane. That is some insane bullshit. It needs to go. I don't know what. Like, what? You can't play Consecrated Sphinx and then be like, why am I the bad guy? I didn't read the card. Fucking goddamn it. Whenever an opponent draws a card, any time, ever, you may draw two cards. You can't even deck them out with this because it's optional. Same with Mystic Study. Insanely bullshit. Anyway, because that would be a fun challenge if it was like, yeah, I'm gonna draw every single time. Like, all right, let's try to kill him. We'll just draw enough cards. But anyway, no, it's just horseshit. Just no, absolutely the fuck not. Um, yeah, Force of Will, Feast Guardianship. Is there other kind of spells on here? I think no. Okay. Um, I kind of don't care that much. Especially where I'm playing at, the non-creature part of Fist Guardianship actually like is very relevant. Like it's just a protection spell for your commander for the most part. You're not going for a win and backing it up with that. Um, which makes it like really strong, but not not frustratingly so. Not. There's so many decks where I would play Fist Guardianship just because I'm like, I have my commander out. I want to keep it. I want to keep this. Could you be nice? You know? Um, yeah, but I don't because I'm not playing Game Changers. But I get it. I would be playing it. I feel so strong. I mean, Force of Will again also. The Exiling card feels really, really tough. Um, like I have Subtlety in a deck, and I think I've invoked it like twice because it's just. No, when you need it, it's definitely worth it. It's just it feels tough, which might just be a mindset thing on my part. But I think where I'm at, it is so strong. It's probably here, and you're probably here, strength wise, but annoyance. I'm just gonna chuck them in here because there's space for it. There's not that big of a gap between them, but it's just for like a for a visual clarity standpoint, something like this. I think they're about as strong as the tutors in my mind, which is, mind you, like insanely strong, but not that irritating. Um, because I've seen Force of Will cost once, and it was to stop a removal spell that was targeting Master Splinter or something, which was still like, wow, this is a huge problem. We need to get rid of these rats super bad. But eh, he cost the Force of Will. We were like, damn, Force of Will. And then the next player went, and then they killed the rat, and it was like, all right, well, that's where we're at. Gifts I'm given. You're just intuition. Are you better or worse? I don't know. I've never seen anyone play this because it was very recently unbanned. And I don't know that people playing intuition in the first place. They would definitely be playing gifts. It's just the same card basically. Um, you know, so maybe me. There's no room here. I don't know if it's stronger or not. I don't have a good reference point for this, but something like that seems right. Um, you can even move it across so they're about the same. There you go. It's basically intuition, but you find 4 cards instead of 3, and you get 2, and then they're up to the graveyard. Same kind of thing. You can use it for some combo bullshit setup. You pick 4 cards that you need in your hand or graveyard, and then just teehee, I win. But it's not happening where I'm at. It's mostly just like a very very efficient tutor spell, which is super strong, but like not the worst thing in the universe. I still, for reference though, like, no, I don't give a shit about braids, but like, pretend there's an invisible line that goes from like here, and then it's like a parabolic curve. That's not parabolic, isn't that exponential? What am I saying? Anyway, there's just a line that starts here and goes down like that, where I'm like, I don't want to play against anything on this side of the line. Like, it's all horrible bullshit garbage. And like, keep it away from me. But, you know, it still shows up, and I hate it. So it's all horrible, but on a ranking scale wise, like, this feels about right so far. And then these ones down here is meh, meh, eh. I actually love Jessica's Will. If it wasn't a game changer, I'd play in every red deck. It's sweet. It's sweet. Um, Same with Ancient Tomb. It's where we're at. Uh, yeah. The pisses me off, right? The card I see the most of everything in this fucking list is this motherfucker. Every asshole in the game that is in green is running this fucking card, and I hate it. It's so annoying. And it's so strong. Anyway, sorry. Not back to that tangent. Sorry. Let's just we're almost done. Let's just lock in. Okay. Um Defense protection. Really annoying, but I mean, it's like here. It's fine. I mean, it's the standard for protection spells for a reason. Like, it's really really powerful, but where I'm at, like, it's kind of, I don't mind. I don't play big bursty trying to kill everyone at once kind of decks for the most part. I say that, I think I have one actually, so that's a lie. But for the most part, I'm playing mid range or control, and it's kind of, take the turn off, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Um, the instant speed board wipe will be back tomorrow. Um, yeah, it's honestly, it's sometimes I feel like clever concealment is stronger. Um, which is basically this, but it has convoke. Uh, so I mean, it's not the same. I don't think it stops your life total changing, which is super strong still. Um, like, it's the phrase protection. What a card. But yeah. I am tired now. Jeez Louise. I don't know if people do this without a script. It's been an hour. Oh dear God. But yeah, the other versions of this that are like similar cards that are free, I think sometimes feel stronger. Um, the phasing out's just fucking annoying. like spiritually, it's got bad juju. But you know, whatevs. Let's go Turgid. I don't mind Turgid that much because it's in the command zone, and if I see you pull out a Turgid deck, I'm just not playing. Which I suppose is really annoying, but not that good because I can always not play against it. But I don't know, maybe here it's kind of weak. It's a horrible deck to play against, like miserable. But there's a lot of miserable commanders, um, out there. I had a friend who opened Maha, in a collector's Bloomburrow pack, the special fancy version, which is very pretty. And they're like, "Oh, I should build a deck around this." No, they should not have. That is not fun to play against if it's actually operating, because it's just like none of your creatures live ever. Which I suppose is also the vibe of Turgid. So none of you have hands, and then I have all your cards, which is horrifically miserable. But I would just not play with them. Um, we're opting out. It's like kind of the Grand Arbiter thing. Uh, but I think that's the mana reduction is way stronger of an effect, and I don't even hate him that much though. Can I just pull this back? Yeah, something like that. That's his oracle. In a world where we're not playing 2 card combos, it literally is so fucking chill. It doesn't do anything. I think it's annoying because I'm like, why are you playing this then? I mean, unless you're a Merfolk deck or something, but like, like what are we doing? Um, but yeah, it's where I'm at. It's the exact same as Laboratory Maniac, which doesn't come up very much because I don't think it's a very strong strategy. I've stopped reading the cards again. Turgid. When an opponent discards or sacrifices anything, you get to play it for free. Super bullshit again. Opting out. That's his oracle. If your library's empty when you play it, you win the game. Otherwise, it scries or something. Yeah, whatever. Very flippant. Um, oh hey, speaking of other whatever cards, this is a cute combo to finish with. Cyclonic Rift is insanely good. Like, it's so strong. It's not Gaia's Cradle strong. I would love to play it in my rebound deck because it's fucking crazy. Uh, but I don't, obviously. I think it's kind of boring. It's such a win con card. It bounces every. Oh, I fucking sorry. It bounces something your opponent controls. But if you pay the overload cost, it bounces everything all your opponents control. Which is backbreaking. It is insanely good. Uh, yeah, I think maybe, but I don't hate it that much. Because the 2 mana part is very like there's 10 other cards that do the exact same thing. It's just the overload thing is just nuts. I would say 7 mana is a lot, but when you're getting to turn 8, it's kind of it's a finisher, and I don't hate that about it. I think it's miserable if you're playing it in like a deck where you're just not if you don't have board presence. But I try not to play against decks like that because it's just not very fun for somebody, either me or them, depending on who's winning. Um. So yeah, I think it's absolutely horrible, miserable bullshit if you're playing it like Farewell, where you just have nothing on board, but you're not letting anyone else do anything either. You're just like, let's restart. But at least it's supposed to be one-sided. It's supposed to be a finisher. It's supposed to be played, and then you smack everyone in the face. And I think that's super chill. Super chill. It's not super chill. It's understandable. It still belongs somewhere here. It's like one of the strongest cards in the game. But yeah, it can just be there. Uh, Biorhythm, super new. Haven't seen it played. It's like it seems like a cute, fun way to win the game. It costs 8 mana. Everyone's life total becomes the number of creatures they control. So if you board wipe first and then you play it, uh, you also die. So hopefully, it's a one-sided board wipe, or you like have infinite mana somehow, and you board wipe and then play a creature and this in the same turn. I don't know, 40 mana or something. I guess it could happen in green. But yeah, I mean, it seems chill. It seems not that strong. It's kind of like Cyclonic Rift, where it's like at the point where we're playing it in the bracket that I'm in, like this is your win con for 8 mana, and it requires setup, and I'm slipping into my American accent again for some reason. Somewhere there, that's fine. I think Coalition Victory, I want to leave this to last because it is such a goofy little card. You win the game if you control a land of each basic land type and a creature of each color, which is super simple to do nowadays because it's like 1,000,005 color creatures. And one's in your command zone, obviously. For this, and getting all the land types is super chill. Nowadays, fetch for a triumph and you're pretty much got it. But this also costs 8 mana, including Wooburg, and it's I don't know. I thought it was cute. You're here. I don't have problems with you at all. You're not very good. It'd be fun, honestly. I've never seen anyone play it because it was banned for ages. Probably will never see anyone play it because it's just so clunky and there's like other things you could do for 8 mana that are more interesting or stronger or whatever. But it's cute, it's fun, it's whimsical. It's a good way to finish the list. This is the vibe. I'm looking at this. It feels good. It's got the right shape for what I was thinking in my head. Something like that. There's a couple outliers down here for cards that are like just annoying. But on the other side of that, it's mostly this curve here of like these are all insanely strong cards. And I fucking hate some of them. And most of them I should probably hate more. But yeah. That's where we're at. That was fun. That took forever. Thank you for listening. I don't think you are, whoever you is. Anyways, okay, good night.